Today we've come to the South Coast and we're at Axminster Tools and we were here for Star. However, speaking to Ian, who is an owner of the business, he's also told me he is a school governor and has quite a unique perspective on engineering and the industry. So can you tell me what you're noticing in education at the moment?
Well, a huge change. I mean, no longer are we called governors, we're now called trustees. Big change. Once upon a time, schools sent prospective students into industry and a work experience. What I'm seeing now is schools at a high level reintroducing engineering to the syllabus. And that's got to be good for engineering. I mean, engineering has desperately changed from the days of it being oily, grimy, dirty. Wind a lot of handles. This is a technological age of people programming, absolutely using every bit of computer skill and ingenuity to achieve a high quality product, which is what we do here.
So I've been speaking to some of your team members and some of the programmers are talking about how constantly they're improving cycle times and looking at their processes. So almost tell me, what should people be thinking about when their children are at school, or what should students be thinking about now trying to get into this industry?
Well, I think that they've got to consider the child and make sure that it's going to be something which is interesting. I think a lot of people like making things. That is something which we've perhaps got away from, and it's absolutely needed for British industry if we're really going to make a difference. We're going to become put the great back into Britain, if you like. So engineering is absolutely a place for male and female. My daughter's a Cambridge graduate in engineering. She works for Rolls-Royce. You know, women in engineering are also right up there as well. So, you know, we have had some female operatives. Unfortunately, they've moved on now. But this is great across the whole spectrum of abilities. Mustn't forget, apprenticeships are still the number one.
You stole my next question.
Yeah, well, apprenticeship levy, absolutely something. Embrace it to your maximum. Our best employees are our homemade apprentices that are now leading the way. But reintroducing engineering back onto the syllabus to me is a game changer. And we're now seeing a much higher level of student come for work experience to really embrace the technology, which is the way forward.